Welcome YouTube, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm doing a video today, but this is a different type of video. This is the start of my book collection. So this will be day one of me building my book collection. As you can see behind me, I already have my bookshelf. Of course, I'm gonna bring the books up just so you can get a closer look. So before today, I didn't really get into comics. It's not that I wasn't interested, I just didn't really get into comics. I was watching the movies, the shows, and up until when I got on TikTok, I followed this account called the Flash Museum. Most of their content was Flash comments, Flash runs. Recently they even did like the pose series, so like different poses of the different Flash. And honestly, when they were doing their runs of different comics, I fell in love and I wanted to build my own book collection. And I already had about like 20 something books alone. So I was like, okay. I had got my room cleaned up a bit. And then after that, I painted like two visions in my mind. One bookshelf right here and one in the corner. So the second bookshelf would just be for like DC and Marvel comics strictly. And then this will be for regular novels, regular graphic novels, and comic books that have nothing to do with DC or Marvel. So in this first shelf, I have my regular graphic novels. So I have the Life is Strange series. If you know me, I am a big Life is Strange fan. They have total in 6 volumes. The 6th volume is supposed to come out today. Once I get the 5th and the 6th, I will be done with my collection. I already read the first 2. I'm on the 3rd one. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be back in my Life is Strange era. So these are what the cover looks like. This is the first one. This is Dust. This is based off the ending if you choose to save Chloe instead of Arcadia Bay. This is the second one, Waves. This is a new timeline with Chloe, Max, and Rachel all alive. Now this is basically the same thing, Rachel, Chloe, and Max alive, but it's only getting more interesting, it's only getting more bigger. And then this is the 4th one. It says, trapped in a reality that's not her own, Max Caulfield needs to find a way to return to her original timeline. Max must follow her connections with Chloe across infinite realities and from one coast to another as she embarks on a road trip of multiple lifetimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these books I got from my book fair at my college. If the picture looks good and if it sounds interesting, I'm gonna grab it. So these is the cover, Stargazer. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to pronounce, but it looked interesting to read. And this one, as you can see, supposed to be about like a school of I think deaf kids, and of course, I think as you're, whether you're deaf or blind, you gotta rely on your other senses. So I think this is really interesting. And then this is Perk of Being a Wildflower. Usually I watch the movies first, and then I hear that they were based on a book, and sometimes I enjoy the book so much I get the book. I enjoy the movie so much I get the book, which was in this case of Perk of Being a Wildflower. Now I am a big romance fan, so Netflix sold it to me as a romance drama, but I actually got a deeper story, and boy, I cried watching that movie. I plan to rewatch it and actually finish the book, but I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna put these back. these are more books I got from the book fair. These are called New Legends. These are like astrologies, like short stories, all built into one book. This is the hero edition, and this is the anti-hero edition. If you know me, a lot of times when I watch a show, I always see the hero win, and I like it, I do. But there are times where, god damn, I want the villain to win, which is why I always, the heroes I like are the anti-heroes. Sometimes it's full of heroes, but I want to see the villain win. Like maybe one time. Like, god damn. And then this is the Elite Force edition. So, this is another book that I watched the movie first. All Bright Places. That movie, too, was a roller coaster. I cried watching that movie. I enjoyed the movie. And then I even got the book. I enjoyed the book so much, I got another book by the same author. So this is definitely on the list to finish reading. Part 2. So I got The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I picked this book based on TikTok. They had books you should read, septic books, and so I picked this. I haven't finished it. Probably will, because I bought it. And then this is The Prince of Silence. This has some smut into it. I'm gonna link the author. I found him on TikTok. I'm gonna link the author in my description, so make sure you check them out. And then I have another series called The Amulet. So one time I went to the library and I read one of these books. I think it was this one. I cried. I loved it. But the library didn't have the other books. So one day I decided to buy all of them. And I do plan to read them. I don't know if I'm gonna do reviews on them, but I do plan to read them. So I'm gonna put these back on my shelf, and then I can start showing you my comments. Boom. 5. Now we can get into my comments. Boom. So I am more of when it comes to movies or whatever, I'm more of a DC fan. I do enjoy Marvel, but I was a DC fan first. My favorite superheroes are Superman, Flash, who else? I probably have to think, but those are the first two, Superman and Flash. I like Batman, but he's not my favorite. Due to edits, I started to like Nightwing and Jason, who are the first two Robins, who now are Nightwing and Jason. So of course I wanted to get in their comics and get to explore that likeness of those two characters. So when I went to the mall like a while ago, I picked up the Superman. This is part of the Future State series. My mom didn't let me get the Justice one because she thought it was a little expensive, but comic books are gonna be expensive. So I had already had this. That's part of DC. So I end up buying Wonder Woman, Justice League, which is led by Clark Kent's son, John Kent, and then Gotham Volume 1. The other comics I got by DC, Batman, The Death in the Family. This is Jason's Robin. Nightwing, Volume 1, Trap and Trap Seas, New 52. And then I got The Flash Rebirth. So the next round of comics I'm probably gonna be buying are from Amazon. So this is how I'm doing this series. I put myself on a budget, $200, and after that $200, I buy as much comics I can that can either reach that budget or under that budget. So a couple of comics are going to be Flash comics. I'm going to rearrange this again. 2 of them are like omnibus books, and I got to keep my eye on it because the first one is keep going up. So if it stays that price by the time I buy those books, I'm going to order volume 5, and if 6 is by the time like they have comics, volume 6 of the Life is Strange series, I'm going to get those 2, and I'll be done with the collection. And then these are the only 2 Marvel. I got this at my bookstore at my college. And then this is Marvel Secret Wars. My boy Grammy recommended for me to get this. So this is now the finished product of my comic book collection. I'm gonna do like a TikTok video and add that so y'all can really see a close-up. But I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The end of the month, I'll be buying second round of comics. Whenever they come, is whenever I will do day 2. And then day 3, I'm buying comics back from Barnes & Noble. It's about 9 comics. 6 of them are volumes of Justice League. 1 is a Batman, 3 Jokers. So my collection is gonna be full. So I appreciate y'all. I also did 2 book reviews of the first 2 volumes of the Life is Strange series. So make sure you check that out.